What it is, what it ain't. You already know it's Stock Kept 100 going hard in the paint. The Redfield TV, which you know you tuned into. Let's go on, get it out the way. Salute to the whole 100 mob. We back up in the gate, doing what we want to do and saying what we want to say. To all my haters, your mother resembles a yellow-footed rock wallaby from the shoulders down. That's how I'm getting it in. Your Sammy Davis Jr. mouth, Robert Downey Jr., Bernard Hopkins face-ass nigga. Now go in the corner and listen to Montel Jordan and Silk the Shocker, cause you's a let's ride ass nigga. The only difference is when you're getting your homeboys car, they don't let you ride cause you have no petrol. Yeah, that's how I'm getting it in right now, simple nigga. Now, we want to talk about this Kevin Gates situation in NBA YoungBoy. Everybody know about the drunken rant that he just had and what he was basically expressing. Now, it been a video that I did that was expressing about this deal that he had did with NBA YoungBoy as far as him getting a percentage, so-called the finder's fee. And we was talking about how it was nothing wrong with the finder's fee. It's a simple fact that he's still making money off this man years later. And he kind of hinted that if you caught it inside the rant when he was talking about certain things. Now, here's what I want people to know. Now, Kevin Gates, I don't understand how he put himself out here like that and put himself in this situation, because the best thing he could have did was probably keep his composure, because you got to understand, NBA YoungBoy and the people behind him is on go. You know what I'm saying? They've been on go for a long time. Now, Kevin Gates feels like that, you know, I guess that he's venting and he's letting it be known right now that NBA YoungBoy is not like that due to what he witnessed. Now, he was talking about something about they was out in Watson, he didn't get out the car. Now, if anybody remember the video of that, I think it was a clip that came out where NBA YoungBoy basically allegedly had spotted off out there. So the essays rolled up wherever they was, whatever, and they basically, you know, was talking to NBA YoungBoy, and he was telling somebody to come on, NBA YoungBoy was. And then that's when they had spotted off. So he was clearly out the car, you know, so I don't know what that was about. But as far as NBA YoungBoy lashing out against Kevin Gates, it's due to him going by certain codes and him feeling like, look, man, you supposed to be, you know what I mean, you know, showing a little bit more loyalty than what you are doing, because this is life or death is how he feeling, man. You can't be going around people that's trying to take my people and trying to take my life allegedly, and then trying to do songs with me and be around me. It's just like certain people don't play like that. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I cut lines real fast, bro. Like, you're not gonna mess with nobody I don't bang with like that. It's not about being a girl. It's about being safe, bro. If I'm really into it with that person, that's different. You see what I'm saying? The line's been lost now, so I see where NBA YoungBoy coming from as far as when he lash out. Then you still getting a percentage off of me on the low. You know what I mean? I don't know if he just finding that out, but it's a messed up contract he in, though he doing all these views and he getting all of this love and he really doing this thing in the rap game. What people got to realize is that it's business behind this, and when you don't keep your business intact, that's when things could go south. Now, Kevin Gates basically trying to backtrack and saying that he's not about that life and stuff like this, and please don't do this and don't harm me, and being real sarcastic. Now, what this is doing is it's peeling a whole nother layer over for Kevin Gates to deal with when he go about his musical aspirations, as far as when he go do shows, when shows open back up because they closing things back down. You know what I mean? So you got to move around and you still got to get money. And I know you well off, but you have kids that you roll with, and everybody's not going to spare you. And here's the thing about it. Kevin Gates just shouldn't have even jumped out there like that. You feel what I'm saying? Now, he expressed this, what he had to express, because he's a man. Now, we're not wrong. We're not saying he's wrong for doing that. But what we're saying is, if you're truly making money off of NBA YoungBoy, we could, you know, feel why he's so disgruntled at this point. So everybody got to keep all of that in mind when we speak about anything with NBA YoungBoy and his camp, because NBA YoungBoy is trying to drop all of these albums, and it may feel like that the album that he just dropped was kind of like, you know what I mean, iffy to some people. It was because it was actually a part two to an album that he did a long time ago. He basically, I think, putting together some unreleased music and just throwing it out there at this point to get out of his deal. Now, how far is he in the snake hole with his deal? We don't know. But we do know that Kevin Gates played a part into getting him signed with Atlantic due to him putting his word in. Nobody said Kevin Gates put NBA YoungBoy on. Everybody know that if you know anything about the video with Scotty Kane called Homicide, and he got NBA YoungBoy up there. That was the first time I heard of him, and a lot of people heard of him. So we said that in the Scotty Kane video, the first Scotty Kane video we ever did, like 6-7 months ago, that was credited to really Scotty Kane as far as getting his city on his side. Because really want nobody, you know what I'm saying, from a certain part of BR wasn't listening to him yet until he jumped on there with Scotty. And that's when people started to take him serious. Of course, he had, you know what I mean, minutes before that. He was like 15 years old. So NBA YoungBoy been in the game for a long time. But when he tried to reach that different pedestal, you got to understand there was certain people that was already trying to hold NBA YoungBoy down already in position. You got to understand Boosie locked up at this time. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates about to go in. You get what I'm saying? So it was different times where he couldn't have no moves made for him. So Kevin Gates put the word in Atlantic ear, and that's what pointed them towards that. Nobody's saying that he won't already have a buzz and scorching hot, but it takes a lot more than a buzz. It takes money, and it takes a real power force behind you to get certain things done. So this is why you see people like Fee Banks being brought on board and things of that nature, because it's business, and you got to have the business intact. Some of these people don't got their royalties. They don't got none of that. That King Von and others was fortunate to have when they left here. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, the kids would be straight, and that's the main thing. Now, if Kevin Gates is really doing this and it was in fine print and it was some way to get over after he done tatted this man's whole face on his body, I don't understand where he's going. He's saying that it takes a father to stand over his children. Now, I don't know if he meant that with the ratchet. What do he mean that by? And then he said, if I can't get you, I'll get your mom or something type like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to misconstrue his words, trying to make it seem like he was trying to say he'll do something to NBA YoungBoy mother. But I'm just pointing out the various things that was blurted out. You get what I'm saying? Drika was trying to tell him to chill out and stuff, but, you know, Kevin Gates is his own man. He's his own animal. He been out here for a minute, and he been doing this thing. How he been doing this thing. Now, the thing about Kevin Gates is this. Like I say, this could be cutting different avenues for him off, because now that it seems like a lot of people that's representing 4K Trey fell back because of the simple thing that happened in the North. That people don't like me saying. I don't care what you niggas don't like. Nobody likes your grandmother's hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the North, you know what I'm saying? They didn't like the simple fact that Kevin Gates is basically speaking out there that everybody's basically locked up. That could have had really, you know, got things seen about. And that, you know, so we'll see if Montana or somebody like OG3 or somebody, you know, could talk to Gates. Is everything good? I don't know if this could even come back to that anyway. I don't even know if Gates trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much about, because we know NBA YoungBoy ain't trying to, you know, squash talk about nothing, bro. So it is what it is. We're going to see what happened from this. But Kevin Gates is putting himself in deep water with this one. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, NBA YoungBoy got the youngins on his side. Kevin Gates, now you mentioned that YoungBoy wanted to be you. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, so we see the similarities in, you know, how he took the formula and ran with it, but he's doing it in a different way. And understand this, it's about who do it better at the end of the day, not who made it up. It is about who made it up, but it really is about who do it better. We're not saying NBA YoungBoy do it better. I'm a Gates fan more than I'm an NBA YoungBoy fan all day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean, Gates is on the top of my list when it comes to BR artists. That's just me. A lot of people say, you stupid. You got Wrapped Up Ready out there. You got all these people. Look, man, I like Gates. It is what it is. I like Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? I like Webby. I like these type of niggas. Like, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Y'all drop them comments, though.